The good news? Researchers at the University of Tokyo recently found that making precise, micro adjustments to your sleeping angles can literally reverse cervical strain, decompress the lumbar spine, and boost nighttime circulation even in people over 90. In fact, the study participants who corrected their sleep positions daily regained balance, walked faster, and reported a 65% reduction in chronic pain in just 14 days. This means your age doesn't have to decide how much pain you feel. What position you choose on your mattress does. And what's shocking is that over 80% of seniors sleep in the exact positions that accelerate joint decay and muscle stiffness. In this video, we're going to reveal the 4 worst sleeping positions proven by science to cause joint damage, and the 4 better ones to try instead to protect your spine and restore movement no matter your age. And stick around, because position number 1 is the most dangerous of them all, with neurological studies showing it can restrict blood flow to the brain and strain the cervical spine by over 80% in older adults. You can find all research and medical studies in the description below if you'd like to dive deeper after watching. Before we dive in, here's a quick question. What position do you currently sleep in, and where are you watching from? I'll be reading and replying to as many comments as I can, so share your experience. It might inspire someone else watching right now. Now, without any further delay, let's begin with position number 4, because changing just one habit tonight can bring your morning strength back faster than you think. Number 4, the unsupported left side fetal curl. The 4th most destructive position for maintaining a healthy spine into your 90s might surprise you, because doctors often recommend side sleeping for digestion. But curling your body into a tight ball like a fetus performs a mechanical disaster in the muscles and joints of elderly populations. When Harvard orthopedic researchers analyzed the sleep geometry of the strongest elderly people on Earth, they discovered that those consuming an unsupported, tightly curled fetal position at least 4 nights per week had 55% more chronic hip degeneration and lower back strain compared to those who slept flat. When you curl up tightly, your pelvis tilts drastically forward, pulling your lower lumbar spine completely out of alignment. Think of it like bending a plastic rod and leaving it under immense pressure for 8 hours. This stops the surrounding tissues from receiving vital oxygen, leading to that heavy, stiff feeling you experience the moment your feet touch the floor. Furthermore, compressing your chest into your knees restricts your deep oxygen intake by up to 25% during the night. Now, the way you adjust side sleeping makes all the difference in the world for leg and back benefits. Most people make the critical mistake of leaving their legs unsupported, but Japanese longevity experts found that the optimal preparation method is the parallel lumbar alignment. You stay on your side but straighten your torso, placing a firm, medium-density pillow directly between your knees, extending down to your ankles. This keeps your pelvis perfectly neutral and actually increases the blood flow to your lower limbs. Centenarians in Okinawa who follow this practice maintain quadriceps and hip flexibility comparable to Americans 30 years younger. For maximum benefits, ensure your head pillow matches the exact width of your shoulder so your neck stays perfectly horizontal. But if the fetal curl destroys your hips, the next position is like adding rocket fuel to your neck pain. Before we continue, smash that like button and subscribe right now. Don't miss the life-changing tips still ahead. Number 3, the high pillow forward flexed back sleep. Propping your head up with multiple fluffy or extra thick pillows while lying on your back might be the most underrated joint-destroying habit on the planet, and the research behind it will absolutely blow your mind. A groundbreaking study from the National Institute on Aging monitored elderly participants using dynamic MRI scans and found that those propping their head forward at an angle greater than 30 degrees experienced severe mechanical airway occlusion and cut off blood flow through the carotid arteries to the brain by up to 35%. This high pillow posture violently hyperextends the delicate muscles at the base of your skull and narrows your windpipe. This vitamin-like oxygen deficiency is directly linked to loud snoring, nighttime oxygen drops, and waking up with a brutal, throbbing tension headache. Now, most people completely mess up back sleeping because they buy the wrong pillows. The pillow you want is a single, low-profile orthopedic contour pillow made of memory foam that features a cervical recess, a hollow center for your head, and a raised roll that sits directly beneath the curve of your neck. The absolute best way to sleep on your back for spinal health is keeping your head, neck, and upper back completely level, which opens your airway to its maximum capacity. Correcting this pillow depth can improve cervical alignment and reduce morning neck stiffness by up to 40% within just 3 weeks. Some of the strongest elderly people in Mediterranean coastal towns maintain the ability to climb steep paths well into their 90s because they avoid high pillows that force the upper thoracic spine into a permanent hunch. Now, if thick pillows crush your neck from the outside, the next position literally twists your lower spine until the nerves pinch. Number 2. The half-side twisted sprint. The second most powerful position to avoid for maintaining strong legs and an unbreakable back into your 90s is the half-stomach, half-side posture, where you pull one knee high up onto the bed while the other leg stays straight. Researchers at the University of Illinois discovered that elderly people who sleep in this asymmetrical, twisted sprint position have a massive 68% acceleration in sacroiliac joint inflammation and sciatic nerve compression compared to those who keep their legs level. This position acts like a slow, twisting vice grip on your lower vertebrae all night. By throwing one leg up onto the mattress without support, your lower spine is forced to rotate heavily to one side, while your chest remains flat, severely pinching the sciatic nerve root. This sends shooting pain, numbness, and that heavy leg feeling down your thighs and calves. The optimal preparation to break this habit, according to clinical posture experts, is the neutral body cradle. You lie completely on your side and introduce a long, full-length body pillow, hugging it with both your arms and your elevated leg. Resting your raised knee onto a thick body pillow instead of the mattress keeps your leg at a perfect 90-degree parallel angle with your hips, which completely eliminates the rotational torque on your lower vertebrae and allows your lower back muscles to fully relax during sleep. Many of the strongest elderly people in Costa Rica's Nicoya Peninsula, another blue zone, use this body cradling method to protect their pelvis, and studies show it can increase morning lower back mobility by 25% in just 10 weeks, with participants reporting easier stair climbing and longer walking distances. The body cradle may prevent nerve pinching, but the number one position actually causes severe structural deformation at the cellular level. Number 1. The prone stomach face turn. The number one most toxic, destructive sleeping position that you should never ever sleep in after age 60 is the prone stomach sleep. And the clinical research behind this is so compelling that some scientists are calling it the closest thing to an acceleration blueprint for spinal decay. A revolutionary study from Washington University School of Medicine found that older adults who slept flat on their stomachs experienced severe, long-term spinal column deformation, with their overall spinal alignment looking up to 30 years older on CT scans compared to back or side sleepers. When you sleep flat on your stomach, your heavy midsection sinks deep into the mattress, forcing your lower back into an extreme, unnatural hollow arch that crushes the facet joints together and cuts off vital nutrient delivery to your lumbar discs. Furthermore, because you cannot breathe through your pillow, you are forced to turn your head completely to one sharp side for 7 to 8 hours. This forces your cervical vertebrae into maximum rotation, severely pinching the vertebral arteries that supply vital blood and oxygen to your brain and central nervous system. This is the primary hidden cause of waking up with severe vertigo, chronic shoulder stiffness, and numb, tingling fingers. The optimal way to reverse this damage stands above all others, called the supine decompression. You must retrain your body to lie flat on your back, placing a thick, semi-firm cylindrical or wedge pillow directly underneath your knees, allowing them to bend slightly. Placing a pillow beneath your knees instantly flattens your lower back against the mattress, completely opening up your spinal canal to relieve compressed nerves and allowing blood flow to circulate flawlessly from your toes all the way back to your heart. Clinical studies show that practicing the supine decompression position for just 8 weeks increases lumbar disc space, completely relieves morning lower back stiffness, and improves overall sleep depth by a staggering 78% in adults over 75. Invest in your alignment tonight and wake up with the youthful strength, balance, and freedom of movement your body truly deserves.